And Jamie Melham rides half yours into the history books, the first woman to win the Caulfield Melbourne Cup's double. Into horse racing folklore after becoming just the second female jockey to win a Melbourne Cup. 10 years after Michelle Payne created history, Melham rode the Australian-bred Half Yours to a famous victory at Flemington. She also becomes the first female to complete the Caulfield Melbourne Cup's double.
Tonight, Half Yours, all hers. Jamie Melham wins the Melbourne Cup, making history in the process. Good evening, I'm Greg Jennett with you from Ngunnawal country and acknowledging others with connection to the lands of the ACT. This is ABC News. Jamie Melham has ridden into horse racing folklore after becoming just the second female jockey to win the Melbourne Cup. 10 years after Michelle Payne created history, Melham rode the Australian-bred Half Yours to a famous victory at Flemington. She also becomes the first woman to complete the Caulfield Melbourne Cup double.
And it's all sunshine and lollipops. The fashion will take a twirl at Oaks Day. Jockey John Allen has stormed home aboard Strictly Business to win the Group 1 VRC Oaks in what was just her fourth race start. Racegoers at Flemington were treated to a day of sunshine as Ladies' Day was in full swing.
The umbrellas and ponchos needed on Melbourne Cup Day were left at home as the sun shone at Flemington Racecourse.
I thought I'll be the flower and the butterflies are following me.
On a day dedicated to women, racing garb took centre stage.
Nobody does fashion better than Flemington, Melbourne Cup Carnival.
With some outfits months in the making and practicality out the window.
When the wind gets up it's quite difficult to hold on.
The youngest racegoers were dressed to impress, and for those old enough, there was money on the line.
I won maybe $3 or something, not much. It's all the fun and you meet so many people.
Day 3 of the Melbourne Cup Carnival is all about the ladies, but this year the men weren't easily outdone in the fashion stakes.
We're just having fun with colour.
Freedom, confidence, just be yourself.
With final bets placed, the feature race of the day got underway. The favourite, Get a Good Feeling, looked to have timed her run well.
It's Get a Good Feeling, about 3/4 of a length in front of the Pearls.
Before the Ballarat-based Strictly Business found some room on the outside and kicked to victory.
She comes away, John Allen for Tom Carberry. It's a famous win, 3 lengths.
John Allen weaving his way to the front after holding back in second to last place with just 600 metres to go.
Unbelievable, quite a feeling. It's a buzz, it's the biggest buzz I've ever had in my life.
The 3-year-old, the most inexperienced filly in the field. A win in the $1 million 167th running of the Oaks, coming in just her 4th start. Erin Marsicovetere,
Labor has finished the way it started. Alexia Pesce with another Chris Waller victory.
First the Cox Plate and now the Champion Stakes. The Melbourne Cup Carnival has come to a close with jockey James McDonald winning the Group 1 Champion Stakes. On board the Chris Waller trained Via Sistina, the champion who produced a remarkable ride as more than 65,000 drenched racegoers brave the wet and windy Flemington conditions. Saluting to yet another Champion Stakes, the powerful pairing of James McDonald and Via Sistina yet again producing magic.
100 metres to go. She's got the class and she's got the legs, the stamina to win.
Hitting the final straight, Via Sistina and McDonald seized their moment.
Via Sistina getting nice and close for James McDonald now.
And it marked a 50th Group 1 win for McDonald and trainer Chris Waller.
It's an honour to be working with him. And it makes my job and perhaps his job a bit easier.
She's an absolute pleasure to ride, and they just prep him up beautifully. Waller and his team, and yeah, she was cool today.
A 12th Group 1 win in the bag, the 8-year-old mare confirming her place as a star of the turf. A soaking track changed some race plans.
Our sporting arena is outdoors, so that's what we have to deal with.
On a wet and wild Melbourne spring day.
We've had 13 millimetres since 9 a.m. and yeah, it just won't let up, so genuine heavy conditions out there.
The forecast wouldn't dampen the spirits of thousands of punters as they closed the Cup Carnival. Fashion, fascinators and umbrellas showered Flemington.
It is shocking here to say the least, but nonetheless the races roll on.
When the racing stopped, global DJ sensation Fisher kept the party going and turned Flemington into a festival.
It's a dream come true, and now I'm here at the races. I got my own race, mate.
Happy to be inside today. Carlton.
Up in Buckaroo's also been through one of the time-honoured form races in the Cox Plate. But look, I was...
I think as the jockey that would have been great. But
the winner's a giveaway. We know why you've picked that.
Yeah, you know, of course.
You've got an omen bet of one smooth operator.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at me. Like, you know, I think I could relate with one smooth operator very much. Not so much with Goody Two Shoes, though I like...
Of the Melbourne Cup on last week's show, and what a win it was for Jamie Mellum on Half Yours. She became the second woman after Michelle Payne to ride the Melbourne Cup winner, and she rode past her husband Ben to do it. She also won the Caulfield Cup the week before, being the first woman to win the double. But these are just amazing scenes, really, Ellie, for women's sport.
Yeah, I mean, the second woman in history of the Melbourne Cup to have won it. I mean, what a performance. And riding past your husband, no less. I mean, what an amazing performance. And I mean, it was really touching scenes, as we can see there, between Jamie and Michelle Payne. Those two incredible women for racing. I mean, what a performance that was. And what a series, I mean, Jamie's had it so far.
Hello, my name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. Today is the first Tuesday of November, which means it's Melbourne Cup Day. Justina took a look at the race, the fashion, and even the controversy.
And they're off. As soon as the gates opened at Flemington Racecourse, the race was on. Well, to get a good seat at least. And despite a bit of soggy weather...
It's a beautiful, well, it's a nice day.
The day was full of glitz and glamour.
My car's yellow, everything is yellow. I love it. So this worked out really good for today.
But the big day is all about the horses, of course, and which lucky jockey will ride home with the $10 million prize. This year, star jockey Jamie Mellum's horse, Half Yours, was one of the favourites to win. Mostly because Jamie made history earlier this year, becoming the first female jockey to win the Caulfield Cup.
There is no excuse for animal abuse.
But not everyone says yup to the Cup. Over the years, public interest has slipped, with experts saying things like the promotion of unhealthy gambling habits and awareness around horse racing and animal cruelty are reasons why some people might be losing interest. But for many racegoers, the Cup is still a big deal.
Very keen. My first Cup, so very keen, yeah.
As for the race, Jamie Mellum made history again to become the first female jockey to win both the Melbourne and Caulfield Cups.
Nothing ever compares to this feeling right now I'm feeling.